Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have round 2 from the Guts and Glory NA event. If you want to watch the first round, please go check out the link in the description. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you like the support, also go in the description. And by supporting us on Patreon, you can get videos before everyone else. And on top of that, if you want to advertise our regiment in our videos, you can do it there as well. Our teams for today, on the Confederate side, you have Colquitt's Brigade, Missouri State Guard, 4th West Virginia, and the 3rd United States Horse Artillery. And then on the Union side, you have the Eagles Brigade. Our numbers, a tinier server, 29 men on each side. Confederates have 5 men on artillery, which will be big for these melee encounters. So the reason why these rounds are split up into 2 different videos, because up to this point, this channel has done both rounds in the same video. The time between the end of the event and the videos getting uploaded, there is a good gap of time between that, and we see Eagles Brigade getting aggressive here. Again, it's a 1v4, and it's going to be hard for the Confederates. Unless they blob up into one group, they're going to get wiped out, as is. So a little bit about this event. It doesn't start till the 42-minute, which is why we didn't record starting at the 45-minute mark. You can't have bayonets until somebody hits taking losses. So that is why they don't have that. But what I was saying before, what would happen is we'd have to edit the video when we do both rounds, because we'd have to make the video itself in its entirety. There was a way to shortcut this through OBS's pause feature. However, the file size would be way too big, and that would take way too long to upload. So we're trying this strategy out. Please let me know your feedback in the comment section about your thoughts of it, because by splitting up the rounds and uploading them separately, you might get the video the same night of. We'll see. But that is why we're doing that. Again, you can check out the first round in a link in the description. So, 39 minutes into this, we've seen one charge. You can see Confederates have kind of lost tickets a little bit. Colquitt's defense, such a beautiful map. I mean, Union spawn all the way over here. Point of contention is right in this kind of open field. It also is on this left side of this little rocky path. It might be up on the road a little. I don't 100% remember. But anyways, looking at the Confederate positioning here, you have 4th West Virginia and Missouri State Guard holding there. You got Colquitt's really holding in the woods. And I mean, on a small server like this, tickets matter in their entirety. You can see these few Confederate guys from Colquitt's. They're just going to get killed here. But the big thing is when you start a server, when the round starts, the server looks at the number of people in the game and decides how many tickets each person's death is worth. And on a smaller server, there's less people, so the amount of tickets that a person is worth when they die is significantly more than that of a larger server. Because imagine a really small pop server with the same amount of tickets as a very large server. In a game like War of Rights, where stages mean everything, you would never get down to those lower stages. So, and that is why the Confederates are almost halfway through their first morale stage, when we've seen barely any combat.
Have to be where we are middle of that. Double quick.
Double quick, boys.
Good. Sprint it up.
So the Confederates are split up into 2 groups. Union is going up the hill, kind of making their way to the Confederate artillery. So you got the 3rd USHA, they're the horse artillery with these guns. A little surprised to see artillery, especially because, I mean, most of the time, I mean, Union's in one blob, but, I mean, they're going to be in the woods fighting for the most part. But they're getting charged out right now.
Push the cannons, boys.
Who are they? Where are they shooting that gun? Oh, they tried to hit the U.S. soldiers here, but kind of failed to do so. What a shot! I'm really surprised that CSA officer didn't try to fight.
Wipe him. Hold the guns here. Hey, come here, bud.
If you another thing I forgot to mention, if you want to join this event with your regiment or check out how their campaign is, because this is a campaign event, the Guts and Glory Discord will be in the description as well.
Peaks and valleys, gentlemen. Peaks and valleys.
So Colquitt's brigade shifting their guys up here to kind of deal with the Union guys here. The big thing though is they're so spread out from the friendlies.
From them on that one too.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to go scout some?
Scout
to the south.
Show one of their COs.
Everyone else, get ready, boys. Reloads only. Here they are.
First sergeant, spread it out a little bit. 2 man per object.
I mean, if I was Eagles Brigade, I would just blob up as they've done, because I mean there are one regiment. I would just charge everyone out. I mean, they can keep going around and charging people out. They have numerical advantage.
Southwest, directly southwest.
Forward into them, boys. South to the west. Southwest. Forward into them.
Good shot, pick it up.
And
For their chest.
in the last round, we saw similar things from the Confederates. They did not bunch up. It did not go well for them. We got a Rambo though. I know this event does not like Rambos or does not want them, so I don't know if he's allowed to kill or not. But Union seems to be repositioning, getting closer to the fence line here.
You gonna shoot this guy here or what?
Oh, hey, you're a Rambo. You can't engage, you fuck.
What are you doing, Gozer?
He's not supposed to engage.
So let's see here.
We got some out-of-line tickets. We can get on the right, sir.
Oh, he's
We
speaking.
got some
Then my
out-of-line
third is
tickets right over there on the
my
right.
fourth is Arclay.
So another thing about this event, Steam chats are not allowed. So
Alright, are they
Gentlemen,
still
aim to the right. Get
I
those
don't know why
out-of-line.
Confederate guys falling back. Look at this spawn point. This is such a nice spawn point that I have never seen because I play as Union. But I mean, just these houses. Look at this house is so nice. There's nothing inside of it, but like it's nice on the outside. It's a little cute shed too. Very cute. And a barn. We love the barn. But I mean, barely any casualties. Eagles Brigade charging down from the top of the hill. They're going to engage 4th West Virginia and MSGs here. And this artillery, are they going to get a shot off? Nope. I mean, the Confederates are just falling back right away. Again, you don't see bayonets because they can't have it until someone has taken losses. The Confederate strategy is very interesting. They always get really close and then just fall back the moment the Union charges, which I just don't get the getting close part. But Union reforming here. Confederates rushing down the hill. They're about to hit engage.
I said we probably didn't take that RD again.
Yeah, go back to the RD, boys. Hey, ignore this. Back to the RD. Back to the RD.
Back to RD, break those reloads. Back to RD, break those reloads. Back to RD, break those.
So Confederates now, Colquitt's coming from top, coming back up here, defending their 3rd USHA.
Hold him, boys, hold him.
Open fire. Charge him out, charge him out, charge him out, charge him out. Let's go.
Stay here, Ryan. Oh, there's a flag. Hey, there's a flag behind us.
Union countercharging here, realizing they might have the advantage. Confederates are going to go down to engage here.
That was sword.
Get the flag.
And there they go. It's so funny to watch these guys charge with just the butt of their bayonets. And Union wiped that. It's not even close. You have a couple more Confederate guys up here. And that officer's not going to be able to get a reload because, I mean, you cannot reload when shooting. These Confederate artillerymen have an advantage now because they have little swords.
Form up with the rocket, reloads, recover stamina. Wait for orders.
Right, who's here? Who is here?
Me.
Right, you have 10 on flag. You have 10 on flag.
Who is here?
We're gonna hold,
Me.
reload, regain stamina, and cover.
Right, sir. I'm gonna head to our right and scout it a little bit.
Make
sure they don't
So, in terms of the Confederate reforming here, MSG, they're running up, guys. They're slowly getting more and more men in this server. 4th West Virginia kind of holding further back. But, I mean, these that shot explode like right in front of them? Could have. But I mean, these 3rd USHA guys are just going to be a ticket grain here.
I just want to talk.
CSA is beating us. Yes, I love it.
No, I'm so serious. Want to introduce you to my gun.
Give me these out of line tickets. Give me these out of line tickets, CSA. I love them. Yes, I love them. Give them to me. Give them to me.
I mean, the Union is playing this brilliantly in terms of a smaller server because every ticket means more. And when you die all by yourself, your team loses a lot more of your total tickets, right? Because when you're standing by your teammates, like these guys are, most of them are in formation. When you die, your team loses 1 ticket. When you're crouching or by like 2 or 3 people, you'll be in skirmishing. Outside of that, if you're by yourself, you'll be out of line. So the Confederates kind of holding back again. They're split up. I don't know, what are these guys doing?
Right down this line.
Yeah, Colquitt's not going up there. So, I mean, if the Confederates don't really move, Union's gonna have to be forced to move out.
Double quick on me, moving out.
And it looks like they're starting to do that. The thing is, though, is because Union is in the artillery area, artillerists cannot spawn here. They instead have to spawn at their main. At least I think they're in that area. I'm not 100% sure. You do have Disco here from MSG, kind of scouting this out. And he's going to run away seeing the Union up here. So, yeah, you could see it's been retaken. So, I guess Union falling off. You're going to see some artillerymen maybe spawn here in a moment. Union starting to engage shots with MSG in 4th, West Virginia. So, you got that message, and now these Confederate guys are going to run up the hill. I mean, Union's not that far away.
One of those dudes I made like really mad because he said, "I could beat you with a sword, man." And I'll.
Where do they spawn?
Right where you're at. Look to your left.
Just keep a lookout then, I guess.
Look the other way. Look the other way. Look behind you. Look behind you.
I say it's probably that Billy
Look.
the kid. Did he say come with us?
Look. Billy. How do you not see those guys?
All right.
How do you not see them?
Fine then. Come with us.
Billy, look. Oh,
Really
Patriot.
bad.
I'm like,
Dang, you're
Look to your left.
Company C boy.
How do you not see him?
My bad.
How do you still not see him?
Hey, incoming on the left.
That took way too long. That's a shame. Okay, how are we all missing these shots, people? There we go.
Watch out.
There's no shot you're out of ammo.
Yeah.
What a kill. What a kill. I mean, these Confederates are starting to slowly inch their way up. Colquitt's coming out of the woods, getting on these rocks.
No bayonets, boys. Remember. Wait
No
till
bayos,
take
no
your losses.
bayos.
Good. Let him.
Okay, this company is still there.
They were literally firing at them.
So, Union, I like what Union's doing. They're starting to push down. They got to keep the aggression going. I mean, there's no reason not to. Colquitt's coming up the hill. They might get behind these guys, but we'll see if they're going to charge or just hold. Looks like they're going to charge. I mean, Eagles Brigade's having a fun night overall.
Fire in charge.
These Confederates are just falling back. I mean, why is the Union flag all by itself? It can't spawn. Oh, no, it can.
Hey, are we supposed to push them?
Cut him off on the right.
Yeah,
Cut him off on the right. Cut him off on the
I'm
right.
getting tired. I'm too fat for this shit.
Boys, if you got stamina, cut him off the right.
Come on, sandwich him.
Kill the traitors.
Confederates looks like they're finally going to hold here on the fence line. Holy crap. I mean, that officer... Oh, my goodness. People are going everywhere. What a shot there. Confederates about to hit taking losses here. I mean, Union respawns. They can't respawn up there anymore. There's only 2 of them. There goes the flag. Not that it means a whole lot.
Thank you. Good shit.
The flag's down.
All right, boys, let's form it back
our
up
flags.
the
Yep,
hill.
form back
Let's
up.
form it back up the hill. Break those
Up the
reloads.
hill,
Let's
up the
run back
hill.
up the hill.
Double quick up the hill.
Double quick up the hill, boys. Come on.
We've already lost
So
so much.
Union's going to return up to their original position here. They were able to get that flag again. A good amount of them up here, so in the end, not.
Just basically get the flag if I die.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Those Union guys, they might as well just wait for the flag.
There's a good amount of guys on the snake fence up there.
But let's see what our CQB friends are saying.
They're crossing the field, boys. Got your woes. Independent fire.
They're coming back across the field.
Come back.
Independent fire, CQB. Let them run at you. You got your bayos now. Lead them out. We're holding that tree, gentlemen.
If it comes to it, I will run back to spawn with flag.
Yep.
They're
All
pushing
right,
up
boys.
the hill.
Yep. Just keep that independent
They're
fire.
pushing up the hill again. They're pushing up the hill to the left.
We should shift left.
Break low, shift left.
Shift left.
The Confederates readjusting. I mean, does Union? I guess I can't tell. Nope, they got their officers back up here. They waited for the flag, so. I mean, Union forming up. Good on them. These Confederates who died are respawning, going up the hill. And I mean, if Union wins about a one maybe good charge here, maybe they might need one more after that, but they can force the Confederates down to break in, cap and win the game. But
Look at this 360 coverage. Perfect.
Like forward
Problem is
19.
already, they got their already back.
All right. We're a little blind right now, Hazard. We probably should have some scouts.
Fall back on me.
Fall
What?
back.
Fall
Fall
back.
back, fall back.
Move back down the hill.
interesting. And they were in a not bad spot.
Yeah, they're crossing the road down. Going towards point.
Almost looked like Team Killer his own friendly there. Union, they're really pulling far back. Do not know why they are. And I don't know what their thought process is.
All right, they're shooting.
No, we're not going to be able to.
Up and over. We're on point here. We're on point.
Come on, let's go.
No shot they're going to cap.
Keep moving. We're on point. We're just going to cap it real quickly.
Why?
Then we're going to go to the woods.
Why?
Cap
Force
and
them
point,
down.
boys.
Why?
So if you're new or if you're newish, look in the right corner and you'll be able to see.
So my point being, they've been winning all game. They're knocking them down fast. You know where? I mean, they clearly don't know, but you know where the Confederates are in a general sense. I mean, just engage them, get them down the breaking, unless they're scared of losing a charge. But they haven't won. They haven't lost one this whole round. So I don't get the point of capping here. Because, I mean, you're ahead by tickets only by a little bit. It's going to force the Confederates to come to you, but if Union holds for 7 minutes, they'll win the game.
Just right.
Colquitt's.
They split their line. We're going right.
Wait, Ronzi Bates is trying to say stuff.
Oh, what's up, Bates?
He's back there. Eyes in the woods.
Hold on. I'm the straight fence.
So, Union now pulling off, and they're going to make their way up the hill. I mean, the thing is that if the Confederates go down the breaking, Union doesn't win. They still got to hold this point. But I mean, this is what the Confederates would want here. They could, if they force the Union down to last stand, because the Union's now considered the defenders, they could cap and win like what has happened so many times. But in this small Confederate force, I am really surprised the Union capped.
Yep, aim low,
You
aim low,
guys
aim
in
at the knees,
formation
aim
at
at the
all?
knees, aim at the knees, shift to left.
I'm in formation.
Jump to left, jump to left.
Go.
One Yonzi.
Yep, clog behind this tree
Fire in
stump.
advance like this.
Yep,
Got
clog
one
behind the tree
reinforcement
stump,
coming.
boys.
That's all of them, I think.
Crouch behind the tree stump, crouch behind the tree stump. I get you from multiple angles.
Ha 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 ha.
Yep, it's all good, boys. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Oh,
Blade is
you
down.
idiot!
And the Union is going to charge these guys out. I mean, they outnumber them. I don't know why the Confederates have a very flight response to anything coming their direction.
Reload here, boys. Reload here, reload here, reload here.
Reload, hold.
Hawk, the reason I did that was to force them off. They were scared. Hold, gentlemen. Hold.
Good job, Patriot.
Force them.
So Confederates going to recount. I mean,
Yep,
Flag.
reinforce. We're gonna go flank and spank. We're gonna go flank and spank once you got your reloads.
All right, they're shifting right toward company.
All right,
Yep,
boys.
there's their
be-
flag.
I mean,
be-
this is what the Confederates, or the Union really wants. Confederates recap the point. Confederates are going to go up a little amount of tickets. They might go back up to engage, but I mean, Union can just knock them down the breaking. And so this works in Union's favor in my mind.
Kill that flag.
Nice, it's good.
Kill him. Shoot that flag, gentlemen.
Good lord,
Alright,
the mage.
company, we're reformed as one. We're reformed as one.
flag.
And Union had taken losses first, but Confederates follow immediately.
Just push it
Yep.
right in there.
Independent
There they are.
fire
They're
force.
shifting, boys.
Let them have
Make sure you have bayonets. Prepare for melee. Prepare for
Fish in
melee.
a barrel, boys. Fish in a barrel. Fish in a barrel.
Riddler's in control.
These Confederates are kind of grouping up as one team here. I mean, like I said earlier, one or two good charges here, and the Confederates will be down to breaking. You got Z-Bades kind of coming up behind the Union, but
Yep, this is perfect.
Hey, be careful. Keep an eye out for Hardy.
Yeah, keep an eye on the left and right.
spawn is behind us, by the way.
We got one directly northeast behind the rocks. Company B on me. Everyone else stay here. Company B on me.
Company B.
Get that flag down. On me.
so Confederates kind of winning this gunfight in terms of casualties. You can kind of see it in tickets too.
So when I was up there with A and B, we moved up
Alright,
to
listen, listen,
some
cops,
rock.
listen, cops, listen.
Boys,
Attention.
fall back.
Fall back.
Fall back.
So the Union guys falling back. This is what the Confederates have needed to do for a good portion of the game.
CQB, prepare to move. CQB, prepare to move.
Ready to move, CQB.
Get your loads and holds.
Load and hold.
Load and hold, boys.
It's like First Manassas. They underestimate us.
Hey, Lightburn, I'm gonna shift left. If they want to hold the woods, I'll give it to them. I'm gonna get up on that fucking hill by the White House if you want to hold here. That way we got 2 fucking advantage points if they get on point. Alright, CQB, shift it back.
One Yonzi, shift it back.
So they're splitting up again. A little interesting. I don't know.
At the edge of the woods, make sure they don't come up on us.
6.
Well, we can see him easily right here if they come up on us. If you're gonna
Aye,
go
aye, sir.
scout, I want you on the left side of the line.
Aye, aye,
there
sir.
north.
Oh, bye.
Major, I can take the company left, to confuse them and to provide a base of fire for you guys.
Whenever we get all reinforcements down.
I find it very interesting on a very small server when we see groups splitting up. It just seems so odd, just with the amount of numbers we have. So Colquitt's coming to this far, far left side. A little interesting. We'll see how it pans out. I don't know if I agree or disagree with it yet. The Patriots going to be able to see that now.
Guys, we're gonna provide a base of fire for their maneuver.
I feel like we're the Black Ops unit.
I just spawned in, so I have nothing. B for Black Ops. I saw Rambo. I saw a scout up here. He saw us.
I knew I saw somebody back.
There's your friendly that you sent up
Maintain
here.
these rocks right here.
I kind of hope they
Maintain
team
these
kill
rocks
him.
right here.
That'd be funny.
Yes, sir. Listen to from rock.
There's a guy in the rock.
If you
Yeah.
form,
Oh,
if you
friendly.
form right in that road, you
They're
can
on
have
the
shots
road.
downward on them.
Guys, move,
They're on the road.
left face.
Move left. You get shots downward on
Holy
them.
crap. CQB went really far over.
Right down this line. You see all that smoke right there in the woods, independent fire.
Wow. They really went far over. And the Union split up into 2 groups as well. I don't get why the Union split up. This has been working for them this whole time.
Fall back to reload.
Fall back to reload. Fall back to reload.
I mean, it's been working for them this whole time.
I'm gonna
But
go flank these bastards on the road.
hey, so they're gonna reform. CQB's gonna pursue them.
Right side there.
Maybe.
That means they're closer.
This is bizarre.
That is the most dog shit line ever, but hold this snake fence, gentlemen. Keep that independent fire up. Make other shots. I did that like 50 meters back, but just hold the snake fence, gentlemen. Independent fire.
Peaks and valleys.
So let's see here. Let's see. This is the 3rd USHA. They've switched from RD to infantry. A lot of those shots wasn't this way, not hitting anybody. And the Union team has reformed.
Flank's about to be turned left. I see 4 people moving up that hill.
Up and over, boys.
Probably the 4th West Virginia boys.
Over.
Go, keep moving, keep moving.
So Union's starting to pull off that position. CQB still holding on the bottom there.
1 company isolated right there. Keep moving.
I mean, Union could split up here. Yeah, they are. I mean, they could split charge these guys, but
Fire at once at the rocks.
I mean,
Head southeast now, to the house.
these MSG guys and West Virginia guys are falling back. I mean, these Confederates are not dying at this point. This black timer is just ticking down. The Union has not forced a major engagement. We are really watching the Russians face Napoleon right now. And I mean, as of now, it's working. They've taken barely any casualties for I don't know how many minutes now.
Those aren't friendlies, those are enemies.
Friendly's charging in on the fence.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
But Union's pushed up all the way. I wonder what Colquitt's is going to do.
Shot that guy in the head.
Good job.
Pour it into them, boys. Pour it into them. Shoot them down.
Shoot them. If you have a shot, shoot them down. Otherwise,
I don't
shoot
think
them
they have
down.
shot.
Shoot them down. Shoot
Now,
them
will
down.
Union cap the point? I mean, they might have to force the Confederates to come at them.
Good
Did you just
Lord,
stab
you
me?
gentlemen. I haven't stabbed a single soul.
I stabbed you.
Okay, I was like, what just happened? I'm
Get
not
strapped up that.
All right, gentlemen, reload and hold, reload and
You
hold.
look brown.
Hold.
All right, boys, get
That's
behind this fence.
out
Get
of
behind
pocket.
this fence. Get behind this fence. Get behind the
Okay.
fence. Get
Garrison
behind the
fence.
fence, boys.
Garrison.
So Union's going to move down the reform. I mean, Confederates have maybe taken 1 casualty in the past how many minutes? I don't even know. This might be the second. Oh, it's Spartan here from MSG. We love Spartan. But I mean, the CSA, they are, looks like, that's CQB. I mean, MSG 4th was West Virginia not following. It's a big old goose chase. Is Spartan going to make this? Yeah, he will. Unless he shoots. Look at that. And I mean, this is a weird game of cat and mouse. I mean, these guys, I don't know. They should have pushed with their friendlies over here. That's a little more even of a fight here.
With them.
Rinsler and his company looks like they're a little outnumbered here.
They are coming, gentlemen. They are coming. They
Yeah.
should see them. Independent fire. Independent fire shit.
Your shot. They're coming, charging.
CQB. Shit left.
I mean, this is what the Union needs, but I mean, there's only 5 or 6 of them charging.
Guys, they're right behind you. Guys! They're right here.
No, we're not dancing. Listen, I can't be dancing.
And Confederates are now ahead on tickets. I mean, Confederates win, but a good chunk of them got wiped. And they're ahead on tickets now. I mean, if these guys went with them, they would have won that charge.
Right now.
And I mean, what we're going to see is Union's probably going to charge on this hill, and these Confederates are going to flee off into the woods.
Let's go all the way down, all the way down, all the way down.
Too late, Rinsler. We're heading down. he's not gonna hear you.
No, that's fine.
I can hear him. What do you
We're
want me to say?
going, we're going where we're supposed to be going. I just want to let them know. Hazard, they're retreating to a half-size unit. Be aware.
I told you, Hazard, he's scared.
Yep, and there they go.
Yeah, they're retreating to a full-size unit.
Oh, except for this MSG guy. He should die. Yep, good shot.
Gentlemen.
On Renzer,
On Rinsler, push him,
Take their
please.
forward position. Take their forward position.
Gentlemen,
It's so wild that the Confederates are just not dying.
Let's go.
they are, but they're running to another.
Get your reloads here. Get your reloads here. We're gonna engage forward.
Reload, boys. Reload, reload. Checks when ready. Do not shoot.
Yeah, check when ready.
Check,
Do not shoot. Do not shoot.
right northwest.
I mean, the Confederates should just go up on the. I mean, they should just run around. This is a good old game of cat and mouse.
Yeah, good shit, brother. I'm just playing guerrilla with him, man. He can't
No,
do
that's
nothing
good.
if he can't charge us out. He
This is a
can't do
hard map
anything.
to play with like a 30v30 though.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, he's living on the charges. That's what he's surviving on
I
right now.
I know.
And if we
he
don't
can't
let him
us
charge,
out,
then they can't do anything.
They can't do
Well,
anything. He has 12 minutes to get us to breaking.
To our right? Was that shots to our right?
Yep.
Yeah,
You wiped
definitely.
them
I mean-
they're
completely,
probably
jam,
coming
like
like
flag
south,
and
southwest. They're on the point.
Yeah,
They're on the point. They're tapping
Gentlemen,
somehow.
right down this line.
Yeah,
Independent
they're
fire.
right in front of us, south southeast.
Yep, hold here, gentlemen. Let them cap. Let them cap. Hold here.
We should have put fire.
So Confederates might get very aggressive here if the Union caps point, which they're still splitting up in the groups here. Again, this side of the wall is not on cap, so
There's more of them, so be careful. There's more of them, so be careful. Move to the tree to the right if you need to.
Move to the tree. To the right.
We're
to the
not
right.
capturing.
We're not capping? Oh shit, we're not
No,
capping?
we have to be
Fuck.
up and over.
Oh, let's go up and over, up and over, up and over.
oh, okay, I guess they do want to cap.
Gentlemen, on the wall. On the wall.
On me, boys, on me, on me, on me.
Capping, we're capping.
Over here, boys, over here.
So I was just informed that if the CSA win this game, it'll be a 1-1 result, and to decide the winner, they do picket patrol, which you cannot spectate in that. Unfortunately, you'll just follow around some people. So Union's gonna cap here. I don't think we'll cover that picket patrol if that does happen, just because you can't spectate. There's no efficient way to do it.
Cancel reload.
Let's go. Behind the wall.
So
Return fire.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I was saying we should go back to Hazard.
No, he's shifting the woods. He's shifting
So Rinsler guys are holding the point. So Confederates can do what they did to the Union last round, which I don't know why Union's being so aggressive with what we saw last round. It's confusing.
Oh, charge. They're running. Doggy. Pour it into him, boys. Pour it into him.
Hit him, fire and charge, boys.
I mean, they're doing the picket patrol to determine the winner because this is a campaign, and so the numbers do matter overall. Union might win this charge here.
Flags down.
Good shit.
So here's what the Union should do. Union has to knock them to breaking, which I guess these guys charge up to. If Union knocks the Confederates to breaking, they can pull off point.
Hey, watch out! Right here! Look at me!
They can pull off point and force the Confederates to recap, and then they're going to have to hold the point. That's seriously what the Union needs to do. Again, this is what we saw last round, and the Confederates didn't do what they need to do. The Union has an opportunity to change that.
Just hope. Let us pray.
Full kits, gentlemen. Full
Full
kits.
kits. Gentlemen, when you're ready, call them on me when you're ready.
We're good.
I disagree. I think it's wonderful because now they're going to
Once you're ready to go,
recap.
boys,
I don't think
call
they
them on
can
me,
last stand
gentlemen.
us. I don't think they can last stand us.
Ah, so the Union officer appears to be very smart. Very smart indeed. He says he's going to force him to recap.
I think I got it. I don't know.
No, you missed.
He did.
So we might have a little sitting game here while these teams do this.
That's freaking good.
Gentlemen, form a column while moving on the major.
No
Call him while
shot.
moving. Call him while moving.
That's
Yeah,
good.
who is
That's
that
good.
Chad on the
That's good and
flag?
bad that
It's
we
probably
can't.
Jaeger.
Good
It's a
and bad,
fucking
good and
chat.
bad.
It is a chat. So I guess our charge.
So, I mean, the Confederates might get knocked down the breaking here in this little engagement here. I mean, if these Union guys hit their shots.
Oh, dude, we might have to.
Pull back, bro.
We're gonna have to pull back.
Pull back.
No, don't pull back, please.
Let's go, follow me, boys. Let's go.
Let's move, catch.
Charge them out, charge them out. That is 5
Violence.
motherfuckers. We're gonna kill them.
Union team's moving.
Take these rocks, take these rocks, take these rocks. Independent fire right into them. Push them back, push them back. Need to get ground on this point. We're capping, we're capping.
What? Why are we capping?
All right, boys. Prepare to move, prepare to move. Come on, boys.
They better not cap.
Shift it down. Get ground on this
Oh, they're gonna cap.
Well, yeah, but y'all stopped when I turned around. Or at least one of you did.
No. I mean, okay, the reason why I'm saying no is because they're doing it way too early. It seems they're willingly capping the point instead of unwillingly. What I mean by unwillingly is waiting this out 2 or so minutes and then capping the point. But they're done capping it right now, so I don't get the decision to do this.
Shift it back right here. Yep, recap it, recap it. Shoot them down. Yep, recap, independent fire, recap, independent fire.
But I mean, maybe they're thinking, oh, Union's holding out here. There's no thing. A Union could knock on the breaking here if they have a good volley.
Yep, recap this point, recap.
All right, and they got a couple there.
Boys, if you crouch, they have a hard time hitting
So I wonder if the Confederates are going to hold it.
Crouch to reload. They're so far back.
The tree gets like.
Yeah, if you can get behind the tree, but don't space it out behind the tree too far.
Left or right to the southwest, be advised.
Copy that.
I mean, Confederates aren't going to regain any tickets because they're ahead on tickets. And why is the Union splitting up into 2 groups? Union should be shooting them down to break. I mean, maybe the Confederates are just holding this. I shouldn't have judged too quickly.
Doesn't sound right, but I almost want them to win so we can do the last stand shit again.
Yeah, pick a patrol's cool.
I've never.
Alright, looks like we're making the move, boys. Looks like we're making the move. Fuck.
Alright, guys. Alright, guys.
Hey,
Keep on.
We can't deal with that. We can't deal with that.
Go
Get
hard
the rocks.
left
I
or
don't
the
have
right.
the rocks.
Take the
We can't-
rocks.
Yeah, we can't deal with that many.
Hazards, taking the rocks.
The goal of the Union should be to knock on the breaking. This smaller group could just go in there and I mean, if Union gets a couple kills and knocks in the breaking, they go into the point they probably win. CSA no artillery. I don't know how much of a difference it would make, but I mean, an artillery shot with this small of a server, if they're all clumped up and it's a good shot, it could wipe a good portion of their team. Keep going. Keep going.
Independent fire. The red ahead. The red
Go!
The red ahead. 50 meters.
Hold here, independent fire. Get on the rocks, independent fire. Put fire
Yeah,
down.
50 meters to the north. 50 meters to the north.
Hold the rocks. Yep, light them up, light them up.
They're moving
No.
right. They're moving right.
I do a lot of backseat generaling in here, but that's just from my vantage point. Of course, the in-game view vantage point is a lot different than what we're seeing, and they have a lot more to consider than me.
Use cover, use whatever you can. Do not die, do not die.
So, I mean, these Confederates are holding the point there.
Crouch to reload.
Pick off the
Do
ones that
not
are separate.
fucking die.
It's gonna be a close match.
Right down this line, boys.
I mean,
right
the
down
biggest
that
thing, if we look at numbers here, Confederates do outnumber by 2.
line. Aim at the feet, CQB.
Oh no, man.
Left to the knees.
Left to right.
Southwest.
So, the Union is going to have to get a little cheeky here because they can't have, assuming both sides have their full force, Union's not going to be able to take point. I like the flank here.
Line 'em up, boys. Line 'em up.
I'm on.
Independent fire, boys. Light them up.
Defend
Pour
it.
it into them, boys. Pour it into them.
Get the flag. Get the flag.
Get the flag up. Keep the flag up at all times. Just light them up.
Pull it back. And Confederates falling back. They're going down. Literally one more kill, and the CSA is going to go down to breaking. I mean, we might see it from these guys down here because Confederates are running right to them.
Boys, they're right in front of us. They're right in front of us. They're right in
to
front
the
of us on the rocks. They're right in front of us in front of the rocks.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's.
Charge them out.
We're screwed now. Hey, let's go.
Fall
We got
back,
it.
fall back, fall back.
No! Knock them to breaking!
hold
You
the
just gotta
fence.
hold it.
Hey! Hey! They might take a good few casualties, but I mean, look at that. Those guys knocking the braking. Their Union team going down the hill. If the Union wins this charge here, they could. I mean, they're taking the point right now.
Up and over, up and over, up and over. Light him up, shoot into him, shoot
So
into him, shoot into
the
him.
thing is, on a normal map like this, when the Confederates hold a road like this, with a more populated server, if the Union tries to take the point from down here, it's terrible. It's hard for the Union. They're all completely exposed in the open. They're shooting uphill at the CSA, but the rules are flipped. Union has the high ground. Not all the Confederates are here, which means Union's going to have more men on point, assuming they have their whole team here.
We tried down
But
there. We tried to come back.
some of these Union guys are not capping. These guys are not capping here.
They're at the big
Just
rock.
focus and outshoot them. Outshoot them, suckers.
You have more men.
They cut off our reinforcements on the
That's
way.
spawn. They need to spawn.
These guys are not on point. These guys are.
Flag. Just
Well, we
light them
did.
the fuck up.
Flag was
Union is.
Flag was 200 yards away at the moment, sir.
We
Oh
have
my
them
goodness.
here.
I understand. I was talking about earlier.
Oh, earlier, that's fine. Just light them the fuck up, boys. Just shoot, outshoot them. Outshoot
Come on, boys.
them.
You're.
Keep firing.
I need to.
Outshoot them.
Yeah, they know about the northwest.
Northwest by the tree. Make sure you're aware. Make sure it says capturing.
Yeah, the boys on the left
Focus and
here.
outshoot the
This is. Wow. All right. I mean, we'll keep it as is. So, I mean, half these Union guys are not capping. They're shifting a little further right.
Focus in the front. Outshoot
We're
them.
good, fellas. We're good.
Eyes on the picket.
Maybe the Confederates just got more guys, but I don't believe that with those many Confederates up there. Yeah, they're shifting further right. I think they have more guys on point now because they're shifted right.
Flag, stop waving for fuck's sake.
Flag, you need to be moving. Yep, there you go, Orion.
Guys, I'm splitting formation. I want 10 on the left, 10 on the right. The 10 on the right go down 30 meters.
So, Union finally all get onto the point, and now they're winning the point. Yeah, no, good job, the Union.
Look way up there. They've only got like 15 or so. Enough that they're capping. We've skirmed them out quite a bit.
Everyone make sure it says defending.
This is a really hard position for the Confederates to try to win.
There's 3 of them. Damn, we're losing.
We got it. We got it. We're good. We're good.
Point. So Confederates now coming down from the top of the road. That might, I don't know the exact boundaries of point, at least in terms of the road. But Union winning again, and Confederates are gonna have to charge them out. I mean, Union's in a great spot, but I'm glad they got their guys adjusted to be on point. Union hitting final push, so they have infinite tickets. Just that timer going down a little. Confederates about to hit last stand, though. Union still winning the point. I mean, that's such a good point to be. I really like that they chose there. My biggest thing was just they could have had more guys on point. They might have won the game sooner. I don't know. But Confederates at last stand, so if they die on the battlefield, they don't respawn anymore. All those guys that were dead spawned in. So the Union's got to get their butts over here. Confederates have reclaimed this uphill position.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kyle. Fuck.
They still got to run all the way from spawn.
Wow. So the Union, I don't know.
Guys, I heard they're talking. They're gonna hold and basically copy our tactics. We're not letting these traitors fucking.
I don't know if the Union's never going to win this. Union were in such a good spot, and then they lost that charge. If the Union try to cap from down here, it's game over. Because even the Confederates are now in that really good spot.
Space it out, boys. This fucking line stretched all the way until the end of the cap.
Stretch this line out, boys.
I mean, the Confederates are holding a good spot. Union's kind of going for this down here, which is going to be hard. Good kill by shot. So, again, once these guys die, they don't respawn. So, Union, in theory, can outnumber these guys on point. The biggest thing is the Confederates are going to have to wipe the whole Union team. Two minutes left. I mean, if Union just gets a few good shots up here, they outnumber. Granted, Confederates, it's all going to come down to kills here and how good their shots are. Honestly, I don't know about that.
Snipe them. Just snipe them out. Yep.
They got to hit these shots. It's going to be really hard for the Union to try to win the game. I mean, Union might have enough time to just run up there and hit them on the side. Maybe. It's a little risky. But, I mean, the Union has 1 minute and 15 seconds. The Union needs to have more bodies on point when that clock hits 0. And the big thing is seeing if these Confederates die.
I think so, yeah. Just keep that independent fire up, boys. Do not die. If you need to, pull it back a little bit. The crouch, you're still defending right here.
We might just see the Confederates win this. I mean, the Union's not getting any hits here. Well done on the Confederates' part.
If you need to, pull it back. They can't shoot you from this
So it looks like as of Union's finally moving. Sorry, Steam Overlay. We love Steam Overlay. But Union, I kind of like this because they're not going to win down there. Confederates kind of Confederates adjusting to the other side of the stone wall, but they're running off point. They're giving the Union the high ground. Union to just hold where the Confederates were. They don't need to chase them. If they're charging. They're charging. They'll just hold up here. You're going to win the game. There we go. I like what the officer's saying. I like what some of these guys are doing. Points going back in favor of CSA. They have more bodies on point because, I mean, Union has respawns in. That big timer's going. Union needs to shoot. Union needs to shoot these guys. I don't know if they have their loads. Is that game? Wow. Wait. I can't tell. Yeah, no. The Confederates won. This is the Guts and Glory event. They do a third round pick of patrol. However, you can't spectate fly around that. And the winner is based on kills, and I'd be affecting that, so we won't show that. However, if you want to learn more about this event, the campaign, the event Discord will be in the description if you want to join. On top of that, if you want to check out Round 1, that video link will be in the description as well. Thank you for letting me broadcast this. It was fun to watch a smaller server. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts about splitting the rounds from the events into 2 different videos instead of 1. Hopefully the videos will be out a lot faster. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Have a good night, everybody.